Making the league is hard.
Yo, what's up, Sosa?
Hey, man. Just wanted to check in with you. How are you feeling? Excited to get to work?
Yeah, man. Fresh start's gonna be nice, but I'm ready to get to it.
You've got a golden opportunity, too. You might be a one-year deal, but they're gonna give you plenty of chances to prove it. You gotta be ready to take it and run with it.
Come on, Sosa. Appreciate it, Sosa.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Miller throwing to start the drive. Steps away to his left. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Miller flush to his right. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 27. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. We're scoreless after one. So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and
All right, you're getting somewhere. A big game or two here could get some people talking. I'll let you later.
Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida,
so out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Throwing to start the drive. Miller eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Miller now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. A good throw there, and that's what you want to see from a quarterback trying to cement his spot as a starter. Now, worth pointing out, we're expecting to see this group for the first half of this game only, so they'll get a little more run than they did last week.
Yeah, this is kind of the new normal, isn't it, partner? Because we've gone from 4 preseason games to 3. So this is more like the dress rehearsal game, although there are a few teams out there that use that 3rd game a little bit more now because there's a bigger...
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Oh, that's a great throw right there. And this...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for... Throwing to start the drive. Miller got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Miller on first down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. Back to throw. Miller. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the...
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Now Miller throwing on first down. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Operating from the gun, Miller flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Miller forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. A final shot before break. Miller. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback as time expires in the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal.
A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all gets going. The defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some great matchups on that Sunday as well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, yeah, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Miller on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Going up top for Miller. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Back to throw again. Rolling to his right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're
Oh, boy. You see that? Of course I did. I was one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you. I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.
Today, it's Madden NFL football.
The Steelers set to take over, and Ben Roethlisberger, of course, now in retirement after 18 From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Off the play fake, Miller. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Miller now looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man Johnson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
He sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional, and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up at work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better, and he said he wanted to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1.
And he'll just get rid of it. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years, but that's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, throwing another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here, and it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off play action. Miller. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moments. 2 of his 8 wins, they came at primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them. Can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
Here's Miller. Off play action. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now Miller, off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His second year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Miller. Targeting Johnson on the comeback route, and this is caught. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. And that is caught, but he will come down. of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Off play action. Miller. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager, the head coach.
And now out come the Steelers. Miller, off play action, on the move to his left. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Miller now, off the play fake. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you...
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Off the play fake. Miller. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Steelers, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.